It's a pleasure to be here today. First of all, I'd like to say hello or acknowledge the presence of Minister Sohi, Minister Sigurdsson, Elder Collins, Ms. Duncan, and Mr. Cooper. Honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. I want to echo, first of all, the comments that former Councillor Sohi was saying about our wonderful building. This is a great building to come to every day, and it is certainly a privilege for me to come here and represent not just the citizens of Woodruff, but the citizens of Edmonton. It's a great building to come to every day. And it's my pleasure to be here on behalf of Mayor Iveson and City Council to celebrate Edmonton's 7th annual Daughters' Day. And I'm also very pleased to be joined here by my own daughter. Every girl and every woman is someone's daughter. Today we celebrate the many women in our lives and in our community who make a difference every day. And while it should go without saying, women play an integral role in the success of our city. However, it remains vitally important that we continue to work to eliminate persistent stereotypes about women's roles and value in society. The City of Edmonton is dedicated to ensuring that the unique perspectives of women and girls are included in the conversations that shape our city. To create a city that serves everyone, we must make sure that women's rights, issues, and opinions are represented fairly and equally, and that we consider perspectives from women of every background. To help advance that goal, the city has formed the Women's Advocacy Voice of Edmonton Committee to bring together female community leaders to foster and promote equality, opportunity, access to services, justice, and inclusion for women in Edmonton. Further, Edmonton has adopted a policy to employ gender-based analysis as part of its decision-making process. This policy helps ensure that a wide variety of unique perspectives, including those based on gender, are considered as we continue to build this great city. Next week, Council's Executive Committee will be examining the issues of name-blind recruitment and will review city statistics regarding what proportions of women are employed in various positions and at various management levels by the city. And while there will be a fulsome discussion about these issues on Monday, it is clear that we as a city have work to do. Fortunately, grassroots initiatives like Daughters' Day help advocate, educate, and celebrate gender equality and the incredible contributions of the women in our community. The daughters we celebrate today are helping to do that work by breaking down barriers for women and changing their communities for the better. I'd like to thank the International Association of Citizens for a Civil Society and the Daughters' Day Ambassadors for organizing committee for bringing us together again for this celebration. I also want to thank and congratulate each of our award winners here today. And now, on behalf of Mayor Iveson, it is my honor to present this proclamation to Dr. Vivian. So, this proclamation, I'm having trouble with that word. This proclamation reads, whereas women continue to face injustices such as abuse, neglect, poverty, and violence, and whereas Daughters' Day and whereas it is the responsibility of all citizens to confront these injustices and challenge our conscious and unconscious biases as we work to improve the opportunities available to all women. And whereas Daughters' Day not only celebrates the lives and achievements of daughters, but also strives to eliminate gender inequality, violence, and discrimination. And whereas the City of Edmonton honors the vital contributions daughters make to Edmonton, while recognizing there is more to be done to ensure every woman and girl is free to pursue their ambitions. Therefore I, Tim Carpel, on behalf of Mayor Don Iveson, do hereby proclaim September 8, 2018, Daughters' Day in Edmonton, Alberta's capital city. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Cartnell and Edmonton City Council for the proclamation. Thank you on behalf of Canadians for Civil Society, on behalf of the Daughters' Day Committee, on behalf of all women, girls in our society and the whole community, thank you. I love being here today. This is an amazing day. Love the energy, so many hugs. We are here celebrating each other. It is my honor to welcome you to the 7th annual Daughters' Day that celebrates the lives, contributions and achievements of all daughters. We are always thankful to have the support of our leaders in the government of Alberta, in the province of Alberta, and the city of Edmonton. It is my hope that you are as inspired as I am by this year's keynote, Leslie McDonald. We appreciate you very much, and we thank you for being with us. Your work is truly inspiring. You have added to the rich fabric of Edmonton in acknowledging women for their work. Edmonton is a home to many not-for-profit organizations who serve the needs of women in the areas of education, leadership, and empowerment. I see many leaders here who are involved in the not-for-profit. Thank you for all the work that you do. Today we are joined by several, and I hope you took the time to connect with them and learn about their programs and services and see how powerful they are in our community. There are always opportunities to volunteer or become involved in their boards. Thank you to Alberta College of Social Workers, Edmonton Women's Initiative, Indo-Canadian Women Association, Canadian Press Civil Society, Today Family Violence Help Center, Reach Edmonton. I hope I did not miss any. We do our best to involve both up-and-coming and established artists to share their talents with us. Many heartfelt thanks to Glenn Stewart with the Edmonton and District Pipe Band, Ojas and Dipshika Joshi, Basma Bitar, Andrew Estefania Zakraj, and Robin Sabistan Sisek. We appreciate very much your contributions. You make this day a special day for the Daughters of the Year and for all of us. We wish to thank the Daughters Day founders, Mr. Bhatia. My greatest respect to you and for everything that you do in our community. Satya Das, Mr. Charan Kira, who could not be with us today, but he is with his daughter, and he's done tremendous work to support Daughters Day, and he is the past chair. And the late Daidar Panu for their vision and commitment to daughters. Inspired by them, we continue to build on their legacy by collaborating, advocating, advancing the interests of all daughters locally, provincially, nationally, and internationally. Our theme for this year's celebration is Spectators No More. As we've heard from officials, ministers, elders, that there's still more work to do. And if we advance women, we advance our society. So we cannot be spectators. So Spectators No More is our theme, challenging us all to fully embrace gender equality and human rights. It is very important for us to be engaged in building a civil society that eliminates violence, harassment, discrimination, bullying in our society. And we cannot assume that it does not happen. We have to speak up for the injustice. We have to speak up for the many untold stories and enable each one of us to realize our full potential. We applaud all those women and men in our public, private, business, and nonprofit institutions who are advancing the equal and full participation of women in our lives. You know, there's so many initiatives out there. Forgive me if we don't mention all of them, but many are making a big impact, such as Me Too, Time Is Up, Press for Progress, Be Bold for Change, and others, and highlighting the barriers the women are facing. And you know, I encourage you to be involved with them. I encourage you to take the initiative and create something. There's always something that we could do. We thank our partners, the Indo-Canadian Women Association, lovely leaders over there. We love you. Thank you for the refreshments and all the contributions that you make to Daughters Day. There are strong supports who participate in the planning committee and have contributed to the catering for our celebration today. Without them, the celebration would not be possible. Also, for your generous financial support, the Alberta Union of Provincial Employees, Northwest College, Dr Abboud is with us here today. Doctor, thank you for everything and your support. Sahara, Service Credit Union, also the Edmonton Women Initiative, the Asian Youth Club of Edmonton, Imperial Equities, the Edmonton Heritage Council, Viva Salon and Spa, Aspiring Women in Leadership and Legacy, Nawoka Inc., and the Gandhi Foundation for Human Rights. We also wish to express our gratitude to the wonderful and lovely Alexis Schloss. We all love you, Alexis. Thank you for everything that you do for Daughters Day and for all of us in our community. Dr. Eric Schloss also for serving on the Canadians for Civil Society and the directors supporting us. We are saddened to report the passing of Judy Bhatia and wish to pay tribute to her for her leadership and strong advocacy of women's rights. As well, Senator Tommy Banks for supporting Daughters Day and playing piano at our past celebration. They're not physically here with us, but they are here in spirit. So thank you, Mr. Bhatia, and we appreciate everything that you've done. We thank the Daughters Day Award Selection Committee, Judy Piercy, Marnie Suter, Dr. Christina Nasaliwa, and Cheryl Siwibagaham for reviewing the nominations and making the selections. Our deepest congratulations to our 2018 Daughters of the Year Awards recipients. Tina Gao, Ruby Littlechild, Lindsay Moon, Melissa Jo Belcourt Moses, Amber Sayed, and Beryl Linda Scott. We are all here for you, to celebrate you. Not enough words, not enough actions to thank you for everything that you are doing. To my colleagues on the Daughters Day Organizing Committee members, we've met every single month, we've met many days. Mr. Bhatia, Vasant, Nita, Papia, Sunita, Charan, and the coordinator, Debbie Wool. Thank you for everything that you've done to make this day a memorable day for our daughters. Also, many thanks for Nancy for being the MC. Lovely to have you with us. So let me say thank you to all for your leadership. Finally, let me thank each and every one of you for being here this afternoon and supporting us. Please stay connected, enjoy the day, and let's make this day a special one for our Daughters 2018. Thank you. As you've heard me mention, Daughters Day is a flagship project for Canadian for Civil Society. So now I'm inviting Vasant Chotai, the president of the board, to share a brief history about Daughters Day and the board.